They always say stay strong, but what if I don't wanna be anymore? What if I'm just tired? I've been carrying pain like it's part of my name. Smile on my face but inside it's rain. Everybody leans on me, I don't complain. But who do I call when I'm losing my brain? Late nights staring at the ceiling fan, thinking about life like who I am. I give and I give, never ask for return. Now my chest feels heavy, my soul just burns. They see me laughing, think I'm okay, but I'm just hiding what I can't say. Got scars that I never show, got battles that nobody knows. I keep it together, don't let it break, even when I feel like I'm wide awake in a nightmare. No one sees, no one cares, or maybe I just never let them get there. I'm tired of being strong all the time, holding these tears, drawing fake lines, saying I'm fine when I'm losing my mind. I'm tired, yeah, I'm tired of carrying all this weight, smiling outside but inside I break. If I fall down, would you stay or just walk away? I've been the shoulder, everybody cry on, but when I need help, man, everybody gone. Funny how that works in this life we live. I give my heart, they just take and dip. I don't blame them, maybe it's me, always acting like I don't need anything. Built these walls so high, so tight. Now I'm trapped inside every single night. I remember days I felt alive, now I just wake up and survive. Dreams feel distant, lost in the dark, trying to relight a dying spark. I keep pretending I'm okay, but deep inside I'm fading away. And I don't know how much more I can take. I'm tired of being strong all the time, holding these tears, drawing fake lines, saying I'm fine when I'm losing my mind. I'm tired, yeah, I'm tired. Just walk away. What if I break? What if I cry? What if I stop putting on this disguise? Would you still look at me the same, or walk away when you see the pain? I don't need answers, I just need space, somewhere to breathe, somewhere safe, somewhere I don't gotta act so tough, cause being strong's getting too much, yeah. I've been silent, fighting my demons alone. Heart made of stone, but it's barely my own. Every emotion I bury deep down, till it explodes when nobody's around. I'm screaming inside, but it don't make a sound. Lost in my head, I'm too deep to be found. They call me strong, yeah, I wear like a crown, but it's heavy as hell and it's dragging me down. I'm human too, I got limits, it's true. I got pain I've been hiding from all of you. If I open up, would you listen and judge? Or just tell me again, man, you're strong, just be tough. I don't wanna be strong tonight, I just wanna be alright. Let me fall, don't make me fight. I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired of being strong all the time, holding these tears, drawing fake lines, saying I'm fine when I'm losing my mind. I'm tired, yeah, I'm tired, I'm tired of carrying all this weight, smiling outside but inside I break. If I fall down, would you stay or just walk away? So if you see me quiet, just know I'm fighting. Not everything strong is unbreakable, yeah. I'm just tired of being strong. I'm just tired of being strong. Yeah. Some goodbyes don't come with words, they come with distance. We used to talk till the night fell asleep. Now I'm staring at my phone like it's staring at me. Same screen, same name, but the feeling
feeling gone. Last message I sent still say delivered, not responded on. I replay every fight, every tone I used, every time I said I'm fine when I was really confused. She asked for my time, I gave her excuses. Now I'm asking for replies, getting nothing but music. She used to type fast, now it's typing never. Guess forever had an end, I didn't measure. I thought love meant staying even when it's rough, but her silence said enough. Her silence said enough. Yeah, louder than her words. No goodbye, no closure, just the echo of the hurt. I kept calling her name, but she ain't pick up. She stopped fighting for us. Her silence said enough. Yeah, her silence said enough. When she stopped explaining, when she finally gave up, I wanted one more chance. She wanted peace and space. She didn't say she was done, but I read it in her face. I remember when she begged me just to listen. I was present in the room, but my mind was missing. I thought love was easy, thought she'd always stay. Didn't know neglect was slowly pushing her away. She used to cry, now she don't feel a thing. That's when you know pain reached a dangerous place. Arguing means you still care, that's the truth they don't teach. Silence means she already set herself free. I asked my friends, bro, you think she'll come back? They say if she wanted to, she replied to that. I scrolled through memories, smiling with regret. She gave me her heart, I gave her reasons to forget. Silence said enough. Yeah, louder than her words. No goodbye, no closure, just the echo of the hurt. I kept calling her name, but she ain't pick up. She stopped fighting for us. Her silence said enough. Yeah, her silence said enough. When she stopped explaining, when she finally gave up, I wanted one more chance. She wanted peace and space. She didn't say she was done, but I read it in her face. Sometimes the loudest pain is quiet. Sometimes love dies when you deny it. She screamed with tears, I ignored the signs. Now she's calm and I'm losing my mind. If I could go back, I'd answer every call. Put you before my pride, before my ego and all. But time don't rewind for apologies late, and growth comes heavy with the weight of mistakes. So if you hear this song, just know I understand. You didn't owe me words, you owed yourself a chance. I hope you found peace, hope you're sleeping just fine. I'll heal from the lesson you left me behind. This ain't me hating, it's me growing up, learning that love don't beg when it's had enough. Yeah. Some endings don't need a sentence, some answers don't need a reply. Her silence said enough.
I wasn't perfect, but I was real. But I was real. I know I had flaws, I know I overthought, I know I loved too hard, but everything I gave you was real.
I wasn't perfect, I admit it, I had jealousy phases. Overthinking texts, reading between spaces. If you went quiet, my mind went loud, built insecurities I never said out loud. I asked too much like, do you still care? Needed reassurance, you were still there. Maybe that's heavy, maybe that's weak, but when I love someone, it's never halfway for me. I didn't have money, I didn't have fame, just a heart that beat every time you said my name. I gave you my time like it had no price. Sacrifice sleep just to hear good night. You said I was too much, too deep, too attached, but I was just loving you with everything I had.
I wasn't perfect, I know that's true. Had my scars and my issues too, but every I loved perfect. I was real.
Remember the night you cried on my chest? I held your pain like it was my test. Told you you're strong when you wanted to quit. Now I'm the weak when you slowly forget. You changed slowly, not overnight. Less I miss you, more distant replies. Your energy shifted, I felt it first. That silent goodbyes what hurt the worst. You didn't cheat, you didn't scream. You just stopped fighting for us as a team. And I kept trying, God, I kept trying. Swallowing pride while my heart was dying. Begging you softly, tell me what's wrong. While you were already mentally gone. While you were already mentally gone.
I wasn't perfect, I had my fears. Sometimes insecure, sometimes in tears. But I never lied about how I feel. My love wasn't temporary, it was real. You wanted calm, my love with fire. Guess deep devotion just made me tired. Baby, I wasn't what I did. But I wasn't perfect.
I never pretended to be unbreakable. I showed you my cracks, I showed you my trauma. I showed you the parts of me I don't even show the world. And maybe that's why it hurts more, because you didn't leave a mask. You left the real me. Now I sit alone with lessons learned. Some bridges fade, some bridges burn. I see my flaws clearer than before, but I won't apologize for loving hardcore. I'd rather be too much than emotionally numb. Rather care deeply than emotionally dumb. If loving you fully was my mistake, then I'll make it again for honesty's sake. One day someone will hold my heart and see my depth as a work of art. She won't call passion too intense, she'll call it loyalty, not dependence. And when that day comes, I'll finally heal. Still not perfect, but always real.
I wasn't perfect. I wasn't perfect. I wasn't.
Yeah. This ain't a diss. It's a goodbye I never said out loud. I used to argue just to prove that I still cared. Now I stay quiet, that should tell you I was there. I memorized your pain, you forgot mine. I was reading between lines, you were reading your time. I held the door while you searched for an exit. I made excuses for the love you never invested. They ask me why I changed, I tell them I didn't. I just stopped bleeding in places you didn't visit. I gave chances like they grew on trees. You watered lies, I grew disbelief. Every promise sounded good at night, but morning came and none survived.
I'm not angry, I'm just done. I already cried my tears, they're gone. I don't hate you, I just learned some bridges burn so you don't return. I'm not bitter, I'm just free from loving someone who couldn't choose me. I'm not broken, I'm rebuilt. I forgave you, then I left.
I stayed loyal to your potential, you stayed loyal to your comfort. I was fighting for us, you were fighting for options. I learned silence can be violent when it answers every question. I asked God for peace, He removed you from the lesson. You said forever like it was light work. I carried us both, that's a tight hurt. Now my heart got scars, but my vision clear. I lost you, but I found who belongs here. Funny how you miss me when I'm healed. When the axe is gone, now it's real. But growth don't rewind, I don't live in what ifs, I survived.
I'm not angry, I'm just done. I made peace with what you were. I don't need closure anymore. I closed the door and found my worth. I'm not cold, I just woke from loving someone half involved. If you hear this, understand I didn't quit. I outgrew the pain. I loved you loud, you loved me part-time. I waited years, you wasted mine. No revenge, no hate to send. This is me, choosing me in the end.
Now I smile different, breathe different air. I don't chase love, that's never there. I think the hurt, it taught me truth. Some people stay just to use you. I don't post shots, I don't throw shade. Healing don't need a parade. If my absence hurt your pride, angry, I'm just done.
I'm not angry, I'm just done. That chapter closed, a new one's begun. I wish you peace, I wish you well, but I won't return to the hell I felt.
I'm not angry, I'm just done.
I thought love was supposed to protect me, but it broke me instead. Funny how pain ended up being my real teacher. I gave you my trust like it wasn't fragile. Gave you my heart even though I was damaged. Said I never hurt you, I promise, but promises faded and love turned dishonest. I was blind, couldn't see the signs. You were slowly detaching while I was trying. I kept watering a plant that was already dead, holding on to words you never meant. You used to say I was your safe place. Now I'm just someone you had to replace. I stayed loyal through every storm while you were searching for something more. Pain taught me what love didn't. Showed me truths I was too blind to listen. Love said stay, but pain said wake up. Love gave hope, but pain made me grow up. Now I see clearer through broken vision. Sometimes heartbreak is life's real wisdom. Life's real wisdom. I blame myself for the way you changed. Thought if I try harder you'd stay the same. Lost my peace trying to keep you calm. Fought your battles while you did me wrong. You said forever but you meant for now. You said you cared but you don't know how. I was building a life with your name in it. You were planning exits from the beginning. The nights got colder without your voice, but maybe losing you wasn't my choice. Maybe pain was cutting ties for me, setting me free from what I couldn't see. Pain taught me what love didn't. Showed me truths I was too blind to listen. Love said stay, but pain said wake up. Love gave hope, but pain made me grow up. Now I see clearer through broken vision. Sometimes heartbreak is life's real wisdom. Life's real wisdom. Love made me weak, pain made me stronger. Love made me dependent, pain made me independent. And maybe that's the lesson I needed. Now I don't beg for someone to stay. If they wanna leave, I'll make my way. I learned real love doesn't confuse. It ought to disappear but we're nothing to lose. You were a chapter, not my end. A lesson disguised as a friend. And even though it hurt to let you go, pain helped me become who I'm meant to grow. So thank you for leaving. Thank you for the scars. Because love tried to comfort me, but pain taught me who I really are. You ever love somebody so much you start shrinking just to fit in their heart? Yeah, this is the day I stop. It started with small things, shorter replies, long nights staring at my phone, reading between lines. You said you were tired, I said I understand, but love don't fade overnight, it slips through your hands. I felt you drifting, but I blamed it on stress. Sent you long paragraphs, you replied, I guess I was fighting for us. You were fine letting go, I was watering the garden that refused to grow. I apologize for things I didn't even do, just to keep peace, just to not lose you. Every time you pulled back, I ran twice as fast, trying to hold a future that was living in the past.
I was begging you to love me like before. stop begging.
You watched me break and called it too much. Said my love felt heavy, I cared too much. I started shrinking, talking softer, afraid if I feel deeply I lose you faster. You said you needed space, I gave you the sky. You said you felt pressure, so I stopped asking why. I turned into someone I don't even know, just to be enough for someone letting me go. I remember that night, 2:17, typing please don't leave and deleting the screen. My heart on my sleeve, my ego in chains, crying in silence, drowning in shame. Love shouldn't feel like convincing someone to stay, shouldn't feel like rehearsing what to say. And that's when it hit me, clear and cold. You can't beg someone to feel what they don't.
I was begging you to love me like before, standing outside your emotional door, breaking myself just to make you sure I was losing me in this one-sided war. And the saddest part, I still loved you.
But something changed inside my chest. Not anger, not hate, just exhausted breath. I looked in the mirror and saw a man who traded his pride just to hold your hand that night. I didn't text, didn't call, didn't fight for a love that let me fall. My phone stayed silent, so did I. And for the first time, I didn't cry. I realized love isn't supposed to beg, it's not supposed to live on one weak leg. If I have to convince you to see my worth, then I'm asking the wrong person on this earth. So I let you go, no speech, no scene, just a quiet strength you've never seen. I didn't stop loving you overnight, I just stopped begging you to treat me right.
You didn't lose a man who begged, you lost a man who would've stayed. And the day I stopped begging was the day I started choosing myself.